Love the dynamic piece to the Enneagram. It's very dynamic. There's no put you in a box and stay there. You can do that and stop there, but there's so much more to it. And so the other reason I love it is that it really supports growth mindset. And it was just a transformative tool for me. It woke me up to so many things. It changed my relationship with my husband. I understand him in such a different way than I did when we got married 10 years ago. And so I think just the relationship piece of it, and then my ability to interact with other people in a really effective way, that was a game changer. And so I don't have to know their Enneagram type, but I can know that they view the world differently than I do, and that maybe I could try on a few things with them that would be different than how I want to be treated, but it's exactly how they need to be treated.
Welcome to the Improvement Nerds Podcast, where we host conversations about the things that nerd us out with one goal in mind: sharing best practices and sharing techniques and tools that allow us to make lasting change. In each episode, we'll feature a different idea, and hopefully through that episode give you a set of new tools, new skills, and new thinking that'll allow you to change how you do your work, how you lead others, and how you show up in your life. We're so excited that you've chosen to nerd out with us. We hope that these episodes are exactly the things that you need to hear in order to get started in making the improvements that you want to see happen in the world. If these episodes speak to you, please subscribe to our podcast, like what we're doing, and leave a comment.
So the revelation I had was that I'm actually a type 9. I am not a type 3. And so I think that's also why I have it in my coaching practice, because people get mistyped all the time, because it's testing things we're asleep to, and it's testing the why behind your behaviors, not just your behavior. So it's sort of that deeper layer. You know, we talk about Simon Sinek all the time, start with why. No different when you're talking about your own personal reflection and development. For sure. So there's usually some type of a catalytic event that happens, especially when there's a change cycle, when you're in square one of the change cycle. And Martha Beck, who taught me to be a coach, talks about it in the life cycle of a butterfly. So like when a caterpillar is in its little chrysalis, it's just like a big pile of goo, right? It's just this icky pile of goo. And it doesn't know which end is up, right? Like it can't figure anything out, right? And so then once it starts to form and things start to change and they get more into that growing phase, then it can start to feel a little more uncomfortable. And then when you have to get out of that little chrysalis and you have to actually do some action and actually take the leap and do something in a business that you're growing, that can feel uncomfortable again. So there's this cycle that you kind of okay, now I think things are better. Oh wait, what? Now I'm back here. What's happening? And that's just growth. I mean, these are all good things to experience, but they're uncomfortable for sure. We just have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Margaret Mead said it best when she shared that one should never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, that it was the only thing that ever had. I couldn't agree more. Let's get busy, Improvement Nerds. We got a lot of work to do.